do it. Give it up for the stars of our show, Penn and Teller. Each magician performing tonight has a shot at fooling Penn and Teller, and if they do, they'll return to Las Vegas to perform in their world-famous magic show. We'll also throw in a trophy just for fun. Now let's meet the first act of the night.
I'm a builder. I make crazy stuff. I built a catapult to shoot hamburgers to my neighbor.
You got it?
I built an aerosol can flamethrower just to kill mosquitoes. And I built a table out of a barrel that magically serves beer. And that fun creativity fuels my magic. But when the pandemic hit, I couldn't perform. And my wife is a flight attendant, so she was out of a job. So we were stuck together in our one-bedroom apartment with nothing to do. So we had to get creative. We started making videos and posting them online.
Hello.
So we started making a lot of comedy stuff, some bar bets, riddles, still a little bit of magic here and there. And it worked. Now we spend at least half our time making videos and traveling the world. The world's our oyster. Except now, I'll be going up against Penn and Teller. This isn't one of our little videos. This is the toughest magic test in the world. I better be good. Or lucky.
Of Wes Barker.
Today I'm gonna try something I'm not very good at. Talking to women. No, that's not really it, but I will need help with this because I find it really hard to do. Brooke, do you mind helping me with this one?
I would love to help
Brooke, everybody.
You, Wes.
Right here,
I'm sure you're gonna be great at it.
I'm actually gonna stand in front of you because I don't want you to see what I'm writing, and I'm going to try to predict the future, okay? I'm gonna need your help with this, but right now your job is very easy. You just have to keep your eyes open and your mind blank, and I will write down a few things that you will say. Right now you say nothing, think nothing. In a minute, Brooke's gonna say a color. I'm pretty good with the colors, so it should be all right, but they get harder. So then after that, she's gonna say a number between 1 and 1,000. That's a lot of numbers. Okay, trust yourself, Wes. You can do this. Come on, believe in yourself. It's hot in here, right? Okay, so you got this. Come on, Wes, believe in yourself. Yes, that's wrong for sure. It's the heat, right? It's not the lights. It's the lights, not the stress. Okay. The last one's even harder because it's an animal, and there are like so many animals. Brooke might even know more animals than I know, so I'm gonna have to. I'm just gonna have to. I'm dying here. I'm really sweating it out here. Don't rush the stage, ladies. All right. Okay. I'm just gonna go for it here. I'm gonna just try and. I'm gonna go with maybe this like that. Yeah. Okay. I'm locked in. Brooke, are you still awake back there?
I am.
All right. Perfect. Here we go. Let's try this. Name a color.
Blue.
All right. Here we go. Name a number between 1 and 1,000.
173.
2 for 2. All right. Let's finish strong here. Can you name an animal?
Lion.
3 for 3. 3 for 3. You killed it. Absolutely great job. Wonderful job. Oh.
Was I supposed to do that?
I think I got away with that, right?
Well, I'm supposed to support you up here, so like, I didn't want to
No, it was the best. You see this guy's face right there? He was like, magic's real. And then I turn around, he's like, son of a... It's my favorite thing. I love it so much. But you're right, and you're right. Magic is real until you know the trick, right? That's the best part, right? Like, between knowing the trick and seeing it, it's so good. And that's why I got no sleeves, right? Magicians, no sleeves, because the trick was always, something's up his sleeve. And now I've made you guys mistrust my own shirt, right? You're like, something's on the back of his shirt. So the only logical thing to do is the next part, we do no shirt. We're gonna do no shirt. We're doing no shirt. We're doing no shirt. Come on, doing no shirt. You stop cheering. Why'd you stop cheering? Some of that applause feels sarcastic. Brooke, what do you think, huh? No, don't worry about it. Okay, all right. No, we're gonna fix it. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. We'll fix it with this. Got that, no problem, right? We
can help you?
Yeah, you're gonna have to help me for sure. Can you give me a piece about like that big, maybe?
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna put some. We can fix
You
this.
want another piece?
Oh yeah, I need one from you. Yeah, for sure. Like this. See, now some magicians don't even use tape, right? So you guys are lucky. Got like this. Yeah, I got like that. Here we go.
More.
All right, so we do like this. We're gonna go.
All right.
This is. I'll do this one. I got this. Here we go. Like this. I think we get a long one now. Here, hang on to that.
All right.
All right. So sometimes this. People are gonna have a hard time explaining it at work tomorrow, right? They're like, yeah, the magician came out, ripped his shirt off. It's
right.
like, I don't think you went to a magic show. All right, can you give me a piece that's exactly 8 inches? I gotta do some more work on this here. Exactly 8 inches. Yeah, exactly. If you can, exactly.
Is this like a setup?
I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out. If some of you, I got it. Okay. Well, I'll take care of it. Jeez. All right. If some people are wondering why I did this trick on TV, I'm wondering that too. All right. Here we go. I think we're pretty much. I'm definitely. You're probably thankful I'm a magician, not a stripper. Sorry about that. Okay. Here we go. I think.
Look like a stripper.
It's gonna hold together pretty good. I feel like we kind of. Yeah. That feels pretty good. See?
Okay.
Look at that. It'll hold together now. Yeah. Well, it's good because it's nice. Even when you see every step of the trick, it can still be a lot of fun.
It looks good.
Yeah, I think it looks great.
You look great.
I mean, I do agree it's nice in magic when there is some magic, obviously. So we'll just have to get rid of that piece right there.
That was amazing.
Thank you. Very good.
Oh my goodness. I was gonna ask, when you first started doing this trick, did everyone rush the stage? I mean, shirt off right at the get-go?
Surprisingly, that's never happened, so I don't know.
And what if I didn't read the back? What?
Oh, it's very stressful for me because I sit there going like,
Am I
can't you
play
read?
along?
Or yeah, play yeah.
I mean, I didn't know. I didn't know if it was a setup. Was I blowing it? Was I supposed to be genuine? I heard magicians lie. I'm like, what do I do?
No, you did great.
How did you come up with this trick?
I've been doing the gag part for a long time, the turning around and letting that. And then this part I've actually been working on, the ripping the shirt part, for like 6 years.
I mean, that was amazing.
Because I love the idea of ripping a shirt. The image, for me on stage, how I come up with tricks always with the image, right? I'm like, the image of ripping a shirt off is cool, you know?
I'm just trying to figure this out right now. I mean, this close, I'm this close, nothing up your sleeve.
Yeah,
that
right?
was amazing.
So yeah, I mean, do I wish I had a better body? Yeah, you don't have to keep bringing that up.
It's working. It's all working for you. All right, Wes.
Moment of truth time?
Let's rip off the Band-Aid, and let's see if Penn and Teller know how you did the trick. You ready, boys?
I'm ready.
Yeah, Wes, really, really good. You know, there's one thing we hate and don't allow on the show, and that is what's called instant stooging. If you don't know that, that's what was done to you, Brooke. Instant stooging is where you bring someone up who's not set up ahead of time, but then they know what to do automatically. So we were really worried about you doing that. Then you turned into a joke, and then we were happy because you were on our side. And
I
we
was
liked
worried.
that.
I didn't know what to do.
You figured it out right away. But I'll tell you, this shirt thing was really wonderful because you see, cut and restored, destroyed and restored is a standard in magic, done with rope, done with cards, done with paper, done with newspapers. But doing it with a shirt really turns the whole idea inside out, makes it a really new thing and really, really wonderful and really funny. And using gaffer's tape is essentially the magic wand to make the restoration happen is a really, really smart idea. Really funny, really good, you're really wonderful, and we don't think you fooled us.
You are 100% right.
Does that mean that they know the magic secret?
They definitely know it. They definitely know it. Thanks for letting me rip my shirt off for you guys. I really appreciate it.
Well, you feel wonderful. We love that. Wes Parker, everyone. Come back and see us, Wes. We've got more amazing magicians to take on Penn and Teller when we come back. Don't go away. Welcome back. In the mood for a miracle? Meet our next magician.
My name is Henry Evans from Argentina, and I am living a dream. I've been lucky enough to win many prizes. I have been invited all over the world to give workshops, perform on TV, opportunities beyond my wildest imagination. When another magician performs one of my tricks, my dreams are multiplied. Even the effect I will show Penn and Teller tonight came from a dream. When I woke up, I checked everywhere to see if the trick already existed. It didn't. Tonight, I'm turning a dream into reality for you, Penn and Teller. And if I am lucky, I will wake up tomorrow with the trophy.
All the way from Argentina, give it up for Henry Evans.
A long time ago, somebody asked me if we magician can win at the casino. And my answer was, no, it's impossible. We cannot deal the cards. We cannot touch the cards. That's why it's impossible. Impossible till now. Because tonight, 5 spectators will help me with a deck of cards like this one in their hands. And I will try to control those cards without touching them. Imagine we are at the casino. Yes? Playing a poker game. Yes? And you have the ability to give yourself the highest poker hand. That is what I will do tonight. So, this is the perfect moment. You have a deck of cards inside the bag. Can you please take them out? Yes? You have, yes. And now, what we will do is something very interesting. First of all, I would love you opening a fan like this, the cards, so everybody can see the cards. Like this, face to the audience first, very good. So everybody can see the cards, and it's very interesting. You can show to the audience, you can show them to your friend next to you. So everybody can see the cards are shuffled, but anyway, some people want to shuffle. If you shuffle the cards, it's very important, don't show me the faces of the cards. So it's harder for me to control them. So shuffle like this, looking the face to the audience, know the faces. Very good. Oh, I love your shuffle. Remember this exact moment. 5 spectators are shuffling completely the deck. And when you finish your shuffle, you will take the cards like this. Hold in your one hand only, like this. Very important. And you will, I want you 5 cut the cards and complete the pack very clear way. And now you will cut in the middle. Half and half. Half in your right hand and half in your left hand. Very clear. And now, important question. You will say right, moving the cards, or left. If you say right, all of you will place the cards you have in the right hand inside the bag, and we will not use them anymore. But if you say left, you will place the cards you have at the left hand inside the bag, and we will not use them anymore. Left or right, you decide.
Right.
Right? Please, put the cards you have in the right hand inside the bag. Yes. Yes. Put all the cards, okay. And you have only a few cards. You can shuffle a little more. Remember, don't show me the faces. Wow, this will be fantastic. Now, the most important thing. When you finish, hold the cards in one hand. Remember that we are in the casino and maybe our camera is hidden everywhere. So, I don't touch the cards. Only you will show the top card so everybody can see. It can be any card, for example, 7 of clubs, and put it in the middle, please. So, I don't know now. Oh my God. You remember I touch the cards anytime? Never, never, never. What I will do now is something very special. You will hold one deck like this, and you will put the other hand, look, like this, 2 fingers like this. And please, make a big smile for the audience. And now, in very slow motion, you take just the top card with 2 fingers only, like this. We're using 2 fingers, take it with 2 fingers, and the rest of the cards inside the bag. Yes, put all the cards inside the bag. So you have only one card in your hand. Put it here so nobody see. Think about it. You shuffle the cards. You made every decision, and after many shuffles, there is only one card left in your hand. Yes or not?
Yes.
If you remember in the beginning, I promised you a winner hand. I never touch the cards. When I do this, you will show your card. I will start with you one by one. Are you ready? Show your card. 10 of clubs. Show. Jack of clubs. This is ace of hearts. It's a good card. King of clubs. And ace of clubs. So, okay. This is maybe not a Royal flush, but okay. I can do something special with you. Yes. Because if you see, I have many cards here, right? And of course, tell me, it is a more difficult thing. Any number from 1 to 10, anyone?
So 7.
7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can you show the number 7, please, to everybody? Yes! 10, sharp, queen, king, an ace of clubs. Russian flush. Take the cards out. Yes, and you will place the ace of clubs and all the cards you have. Yes, very clear. Here, take all the cards and put them here. Very good. I love that. And this is a special present for my friends here. Wow. Because this clear board will be for you, so you can examine them. It's an honor for me to be here with you. Thank you very much.
Henry Evans, everyone! You're looking very puzzled over there. Where's the strangest place that you've ever performed?
I will tell you something. You know, I do magic in parties sometime when I was maybe 20 years old, okay, in the beginning. And one day I arrived to the show, prepared everything, and it was shot for 2 persons.
There were 2 people?
2 people only in the home. They say, yes, it's my present to my wife. Because I love her and I know she loves magic. That's why I hired you. And the show is only for us. It's okay. Why not?
All right, Henry. Penn and Teller have been puzzling for a little bit, but let's see if they have figured out your trick.
Oh, my God.
Are you ready, Henry?
I am ready.
Boys?
Oh, Henry, that's such a great act. I mean, to do a card trick with people from the audience where you give them decks and you don't touch the decks. It's incredible. But there's a problem, Henry.
Okay.
And that is that we like magic. That's the only problem. We like magic, which means we occasionally go to see magic when we're not sitting in these seats. And I don't know how many years ago it was, 2, 3, 4 years ago, you played here in town at a magician's convention. And my buddy Mac King took me to see you. And we watched the whole routine, and my mind was completely blown. And I said, there's no way, that's impossible. And Mac King looked at me, and he said, you will not believe what Henry does. And I said, if he goes on fool us, he just fools us. He just takes the trophy. And Mac King said, no, you're not going to believe this. I'll tell you what he does. And I said, what does he do? And Mac King laid it out in detail, beat by beat by beat. He ratted out your ass. And then we watched the act, and I thought back on what Mac King told me, and it's so complicated, I couldn't remember it, so you fooled us anyway. I knew what it was, and you fooled us. How can that be? How can that be? How can it be?
Oh, my goodness. Take your trophy. You deserve it. Congratulations. We have a fooler, everyone. Henry Evans. Penn and Teller have given up another Fool Us trophy. Will it be the only one tonight? We'll come back and find out. Welcome back, everyone. One more Fooler is out in the wild, and another might get discovered when Penn and Teller face this next magician.
Shadows have always fascinated me. They are a powerful metaphor for fear and the unknown. I perform this act in places where I do not speak the language. It doesn't matter where. Somehow they understand. I try to create magic all the time, writing tricks in my journals every day. Soon I will be publishing a book about magic. I cannot think of anything I would rather do with my life. I saw Penn and Teller for the first time, performing live on my birthday. Exactly 10 years later, on my birthday, I get to perform for them. It is the greatest gift I could ever ask for. Penn, Teller, this trick is my gift to you.
Put your hands together for the magic of Gonzalo Albañana.
There is a shadow that's been following me since I was a kid. A shadow that lives inside of all of us. Some say that this shadow is fear. I don't know. When we face our fears, they lose some of their power. They become smaller. Fear attacked us when we are alone. But tonight we are not alone. Tonight you're here with me. Thank you. Please come on and join me. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thanks. Let's imagine that fear is a cage. This one, for example. They say that if you want to help somebody with fear, all that you need to do is to offer your hand. Great. I'm gonna ask you to put your hands together like that and one on front. Great. If you try to hide it, it makes no difference. It makes no sense. We know it's there, right? I'm gonna ask you to close your eyes. In a moment, I'm gonna ask you to breathe, to think on your fear, think on your heartbeat, let it slow. I'm going to walk away. I'm going to leave you alone with the fear, but please, don't worry, don't move, don't do anything. Just think on your fear and breathe. I'm gonna do the same thing as you do. We're gonna count to 3 and separate our hands. 1, 2, 3. That's it, yeah. Amazing, thank you. Thank you, you're free. You're free, there is no longer any fear, you know? It's incredible. I wish it is that easy. I wish it is that easy to make the fear goes away, but you know, fear is stubborn and it comes back to hit you in the chest, to take your breath away. Living with fear is like living with a plastic bag over your head. It's a terrible feeling. Fear stops you from seeing the world clearly. Fear isolates you. Fear suffocates you. If you ever feel trapped like that, do what my father told me. Just stand up and take a deep breath. And there comes a moment when the fear goes away. You can feel it, you can hear it, you know, it's gone. It's no longer there. You're free. You're free to live your life. You're free to leave it behind. You're free, I'm free. And I can feel it, you know, and if it ever comes back, you know, if it all comes rushing back. The fear, the doubt, the panic surrounded me like it never left. And you know, I'm tired. I'm tired of living with fear. I'm tired of having it with me all the time. I'm tired of its weight. But I can't make it go away. I can't make it go away. So please, make it go away. I don't want to see it anymore. Thank you very much. Thank you.
heartfelt and so tender.
Thank you.
Has magic helped you deal with fears in your life?
Yeah, all the time. Actually, the only way that I know how to confront fear is to make it into a magic piece. So, yeah.
Can you share with us a little bit of your process and how you conceptualize the idea?
Of this act?
Yeah.
This effect is a very old effect in magic. It's something that has been a little bit lost in history. So I started as a kid performing it, and then I was realizing that it was something more for me to say with it than only the magic. And Taylor was the huge inspiration for me with his shadow act.
So this trick was actually inspired by Teller?
In a way, yes. In a way, kind of all of my magic at this moment. Yeah, so.
Okay, Gonzalo, it is time now to see if you fooled Penn and Teller.
Oh, Gonzalo, you've taken this to a level of theater where you really held the entire audience's hearts in your hand and really made it mean something so profound that we really want to leave the audience with that. The important thing is what happened in the audience's minds and what you created up there, which was so beautiful. And you did that by using a prop that you made mean something. You made it mean fear. You made it mean more than just jail cell, more than that. And I'm going to avoid saying what that object was to Blackstone and Billy McComb, because once I say the word that the other people did with it, it becomes silly. And it'd be unfair to the audience to take that image away and make it something else that's essentially light and silly. I hope that just saying Blackstone and Billy McComb tells you that the silly version we know, and even if you were using the silly prop, you did it better. So on every level, it was just fabulous. And I'm avoiding saying anything because I want the audience to stay with that beautiful theatrical feeling that you created, and then say, for our silly show, that we don't think you fooled us.
So, Gonzalo, it sounds like Penn and Teller know the secret to your magic.
Sounds like that, yeah.
Well, let's give them a really warm happy birthday round of applause, everyone. You were amazing. Thank you, Gonzalo, everyone. We still have more amazing tricks on tap, and we'll pour out more magic right after this. We welcome the best magicians in the world to the shores of Las Vegas. I see our next magician on the horizon.
I'm Fiona and I live in London. I've been around magical illusions my whole life because my mum is a vicar in England. During services, my mum used to use flash paper. We write down all the things that we've done wrong and then poof, they're all gone. When I was younger, I really struggled with ADHD and made it really difficult to focus. The bad thing was, it wasn't very good for my grades. But the good part is it makes me incessantly curious. I crave new experiences and adventure, just like this. So I've channeled it. I can sing, I can juggle, and I found magic, and it's given me a new focus in life. Penn, Teller, I can do a lot of things, but can I fool you? Let's find out.
It's time for a trick by English deceiver Kiona.
Hello. So I'm kind of new to magic, as I'm only 20. And of course, magic has been around for hundreds of years. And from what I can tell, it's going to be pretty hard to fool you guys, because how could I possibly know everything that you know? But what I do know is how to shop online. So I went and bought a trick that all the reviews said was a trick that will fool Penn and Teller. 5 stars, guaranteed. And so I knew this was the right trick to fool you guys because it has an actual book in it. I know, so last century. Now, I'm gonna let you check through to make sure that this is a perfectly ordinary book and that there's nothing gimmicked in any way. And whilst you do that, I'm gonna need something to scribble on. Also, very last century. But it'll do. Now, can we agree that this is a perfectly ordinary book?
Teller thinks so, that's good enough for me.
Okay, fab. So, for the next part of the trick, we're gonna need to generate a random page number. So, the trick comes with 500 numbered flying tiles, one for each page in the book. We might need some more help. Brooke?
Sure.
Could you help us out?
I'd love to help. What can I do?
So, as you can see, there are all different numbers here.
Yes.
251, 28, 19, 7, 223, all different. I'm not gonna ask you to pick one out, as that wouldn't be random.
Okay.
So instead, please could you use this net
Okay.
to swipe them out of midair.
Sure.
Okay, we might need some more help. Stagehands, could I get some help, please? Thank you. I feel like we might need one other thing.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
now I think we're ready.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, come here. Just catch them.
Okay.
Okay, ready? Make it rain! Oh, full is dead.
All right. How'd we do?
That is a great job. I'm glad that you did this and not me. So, please reach in and pick out anyone you like.
Okay. How's that? Should I show
Perfect.
everyone?
Yeah, please.
Okay.
What number did you pick, Brooke?
35.
Penn, Teller, please could you turn to page 35 and read the first line of the first paragraph, silently.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, Brooke.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now, I have no idea what that line says. Have you read it?
I have.
Okay, perfect. Please could you focus and concentrate on what the line says so that I can read your mind and see what's written down. Okay. Okay, keep concentrating. I think I've got it. Okay, just a few little details. Perfect. Okay. Now, Penn, for the first time, please could you read that line out loud?
The door banged in the wind as my son Edward lurched into the hall.
Okay. Now, before I show you what I've scribbled down on the whiteboard, let's take some time to review how we got here. First, I gave you a perfectly ordinary book that you checked and there was nothing gimmicked. Next, we generated a random page number so that you landed on a random page and a random line that no one could have forced, predicted, or secretly printed. And when you read out that line, you mentioned a door, yes?
Yes?
Well, would you believe it? Because I read your mind and I drew that door.
Fiona, everyone! What's the most fun thing about magic for you?
It makes you feel like you could potentially do anything you want to in life if you put your mind to it.
What type of magic are you looking forward to experimenting with?
I think mentalism is really cool. Tricking people, making people believe, and seeing that you can read their minds is incredible.
And what do you do in your everyday life when you're not performing magic?
I love mountain walking, I do a lot of. Since I'm from England, there isn't that many big mountains, but in the Lake District, there are some nice hills, and you can always have a jam sandwich at the top with tea, which is really nice.
Sounds amazing. All right, Kiona, I can't read Penn's mind, so I think we're gonna have to ask them if they've figured out your trick. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's do this, boys.
Hey, Kiona, really good. I happen to really like book tests a lot. That's what this is called in the magic lingo. I want to tell people something that's really, really important. This book has a cover on it that says A Perfectly Ordinary Book, which is, of course, completely jive-ass. You would never have a perfectly ordinary book. The reason that's there is not for magic purposes, it's for television purposes, because we can't show the cover. And within here is a book that you could actually buy. And I can't say the name of that book, that I would have defeated the purpose of changing the cover. But this is a real book. And what I can say about it is you worked really hard. You've read this book really carefully, and you chose this book really carefully, even though it's a real book. And we love the way this whole trick works. One of the problems with book tests and mentalism in general is that they're always uninteresting looking. It's just a person talking, a person writing. You got the two ladders there, which is really nice, and you get all the different color papers, which we thought at first was part of the system of running the trick, and then we figured out, no, you really have a lot of numbers up there. You said 500. You have a lot of numbers up there. And you read this book very, very carefully, and one of your problems, probably the only thing that stopped you from, we think, fooling us, is the fact that we published a book with the same qualities. And we have done a book test very similar to this. So I think because of that, you did not fool us. Did I sneak enough stuff in there that you got an idea, Kiona?
Yeah.
Did all of that magical lingo make sense to you? Because it sure didn't make sense to any of us.
Yeah. Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you. Kiona, everyone, thank you so much. This commercial break will be somewhere in between 1 and 52 minutes long. Pick a number and see if you're right. Welcome back to Fool Us. Our Las Vegas legends, Penn and Teller, like to close every show on a high note. And I've been told that it doesn't get any higher than this next trick. Give it up for Penn and Teller.
Well, Brooke, I get to do things my way. See, Teller and I have a little bit of a disagreement. I like things really old-fashioned. I like things done by sleight of hand, done by skill, done by practice. Teller likes newfangled stuff. He likes the mechanical stuff, things like that. But I like to just show off with some sleight of hand, some almost juggling. So I'm going to do it my way this time. I'm going to have you pick a card. Tell me to stop, would you please?
Stop.
Right near the top. Good. Take a look at that card. Show it to the camera. Memorize that card. Let them all get a look at it. Make sure you don't forget it. You're going to see that card stuck to the ceiling. Put that right back in there.
How's that?
Now I'm going to shuffle it up. Now you've seen the card of the ceiling. It's not an original trick with me. I didn't invent it. If you go to a magic bar, they're all over the world. If you first walk in, you'll often see cards all over the ceiling because magicians have done this trick. It's a trick of pure skill, and the higher the ceiling, of course, the harder it is to do the trick. So I'm going to try to get your card. You got it clear in your mind, right?
Okay.
I'm going to try to get your card to stick to the ceiling. We have a camera up there.
This is a really high ceiling.
Yeah, it's like 75 feet. I don't think it's ever been done this high and this difficult before, but I'm going to give it, Teller, keep it down. I'm trying to think here, Teller. Teller's playing with a new toy of his.
Of course
I want to see up between the lights. There's a camera up there. You remember your card, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to throw it in the air. Teller, keep it down. Teller's got all these new toys. I'm going to throw it in the air. It's going to go right to the ceiling. Look at that place in the ceiling. You all set? And 1, 2, 3. Oh. Teller! Screwed up the whole trick. But there it is, stuck right there. Is that your card? The 6 of clubs. It could have been on the ceiling. It would have been so impressive. Can you imagine seeing that on the ceiling? But instead it's on some stupid gizmo of color.
You guys are crazy. Penn and Teller have brought tonight's show for a smooth landing, and a brand new episode of Fool Us will take flight next time. Good night, everyone.
Coward, come in here, you coward. I'll take you to the